For many career-minded professionals, work comes first. But what happens when your job demands that you're on call 24/7?
Hello?
Well, you kiss your personal life goodbye. That's what Sujin Thomas, the news editor of My Paper, has had to sacrifice in the name of work.
You were a crime journalist for about 3 years.
Yeah.
That must be the time that was hardest for you.
It was a complete downer. Complete downer. You go out and doing crime stories are mostly always bad. There's always bad news. So the last thing you want to do is get involved with someone that you meet at a crime scene. It's just not appropriate. You just keep it strictly professional.
Working long, irregular hours was a norm for Sujin when he was a crime reporter for the Straits Times for 3 years. He recalled a time in 2006 when a man was killed after he flung himself in front of an oncoming MRT train. The incident happened at 10 p.m. and Sujin had already been in the office for 12 hours. He ended up working 19 hours that day. According to a China Daily report which listed the top 10 occupations with the most singletons, journalists are one of the worst to date as they work long and irregular hours. These days, Sujin works 12 hours on average, and his heavy work schedule led to the demise of his previous relationship.
She was accommodating, like she knew, but I think occasionally she would get frustrated whenever I show up late and I wasn't able to attend this, I wasn't able to attend that, or we weren't able to hang out after work.
And it's not just journalists' working hours which turn potential partners off.
I don't think they would run away based on the fact that they know I'll be busy, but I think they'll run away because they think that I'm trying to get to know them for a story. The moment I say what I do for a living, they're like, okay, everyone quiet, and the conversation just drops.
Thankfully, Sujin will not be spending this festive season alone. His current girlfriend of 6 months is also a journalist.
At least I get to see her a little bit more often than I used to. If we are done at the same time, then we can maybe have dinner. But other than that, it's just completely strictly professional. We might have lunch together, which is a perk, right? Which is a bonus because you get to have lunch with her 5 days a week at work.
Sujin is not the only journalist whose love life has suffered because of his job. Kenny, who has been a journalist for more than 2 years, is 29 and has never been in a relationship.
I find it hard to find someone I like or can spend time with or think I can spend time with for the rest of my life because I suppose most people will want someone who can be always there for them, but it's a bit difficult for us.
Right.
Kenny loves his job as it gives him the opportunity to explore diverse issues. But the inner romantic says that if he had to choose between work and love, he'll plumb for Cupid's arrow.
If I really find the one, and I have been trying to find the one for a very long time, I might if she's somebody I really, really love. But unfortunately, I haven't met such a person yet.
It's difficult enough finding love, let alone trying to do so while pulling 12-hour workdays and chasing news stories most weekends. Kenny says he hopes his Miss Right will understand the demands of his job.
So what's the next step, if any?
I have considered going on one of those SDU dating
Why not?
events and opportunities. I've yet to find the will to do so. But at least I have started to consider.
Sure.
Long hours, an irregular work schedule, and the chance that your pillow talk may be tomorrow's headlines are reasons why journalists are undateable. And up next, we talk to the people who work closely with journalists, public relations personnel, and find out why they have a hard time dating too.